Yeah, we rise up in the morning trying to find that peace of mind. Every loss a little lesson, every win a different sign. Got the market on my shoulder, but the balance feeling fine. Discipline, the only way to make the stars align. Wake up early, world still asleep. Coffee in the cup, charts run deep. Dreams ain't built in a day or a week. Takes patience, faith, and the courage to speak. I know the drawdowns, I felt that pain, but the storm makes clear skies worth the rain. One trade at a time, never playing that game. If it don't fit the plan, then I ain't to blame. Yeah, we rise up in the morning trying to find a peace of mind. Every loss a little lesson, every win a different sign. Got the market on my shoulder, but the balance feeling fine. Discipline, the only way to make the stars align. Yeah, journal on the desk, write the truth I see. Past days notes, hold the key for me. From the lows to the highs, yeah, I learned to breathe. Trust the process, that's the realest belief. It's lunar trades, man, the crew don't fold. Brick, hold it down, keep the vibe on hold. Life's like the market, can't always control, but the story feels better when it's fully told. Discipline, focus, patience in the pocket. Stacking dreams steady, profits in the locket. Rise with the sun, let the fear just fall. It's Luna on the mic, answering the call. Listen, line focus, patience in the pocket. Stacking dreams steady, profits in the locket. Rise with the sun, let the fear just fall. It's Luna on the mic, answering the call. Yeah, man. Yeah, we rise up in the morning trying to find a peace of mind. Every loss a little lesson, every win a different sign. Got the market on my shoulder, but the balance feeling fine. Discipline, the only way to make the stars align.
Let's see who we got here with us. How's the mic? I think I need to turn it up a little bit, huh? All right, we got Luna Mod in the house. We got Savus, Maydeen, I don't know how to say your name. Guy Samuel. Who else we got here? Andrew P. I know there's some more back here. Say what's up if you want. I understand though if you're not on a keyboard or you're driving or something. Please don't text and drive. So I'm going ahead and just starting with my journal here. I'm putting 82% sleep. What was that middle one? Recovery, 42% recovery, 4.2 strain. So the strain hopefully is low because I'm just waking up and starting, right? I don't know. I guess you probably get some strain in your sleep, or if it, I don't know if it fully resets it when I wake up, but I just got this Whoop. So now I got extra data. I already had my sleep data or whatever from my Apple Watch, but now I got the Whoop. So I'm going to be tracking all this with my trading just out of curiosity. It's kind of the most consistent place that I have to track this type of stuff. I do have like a gym tracker that I use and stuff like that, but I'm going to put this in with my trading because that's what's actually the most important to me. And let's keep some background music on. Right there. What else? What up, guys? How's everyone doing? Yeah, there is a free Discord too, but maybe I have the wrong description on, because if it says free Discord, then that's the wrong description. I'm going to check that out right now. Let's see what we got here. But yeah, Discord, there's new prices for January 1st where I just doubled the price, so it went from $20 to $40. I don't know if that cut out. $20 to $40. So right now it's $40 per month, and it's you know, it's access to me and the crew here. And the main thing I'm focused on in the Discord is the focus traders chat. So that's where everyone has their trade log, and I make sure to go through, and it's up to you though how much you post on it. So the idea is that's for people who want to be accountable and post all their trades in here, every trade, and your strategy, your rules, all that stuff, so that can come in and see how well people are following. And it's kind of easy from the outside sometimes to see that, like, okay, someone's breaking that one thing, and that's really what's setting them back more than other things. And a lot of times over time, everyone in Discord sees the same things and will slowly help each other work, find ways around our issues, and help build the right habits, as well as discussing tools and ways to do that. Okay, so I'm going to finish my journal here, gratitude journal. Okay, so normally I've been writing down my gratitude thing in here, so I'm going to stick with that for my gratitude. What am I thankful for? So everyone can, this is a great way to start the day. If you want to think about 5 things that you're thankful for or grateful for. Speaking of, I am very grateful for you guys joining me here bright and early, help motivating me to get on the charts and trade consistently and work towards my #1 goal of trading consistently. All right, so I think I'm all good to go here. That's funny. I thought I just had a trade on. Oh yeah, okay, it didn't fill. So I was looking at this short here, and this was going to be a degen trade just because I have these evals I want to pass. So I don't like rebilling evals, so I'm going to try to be, I'm not even going to try. I'm more aggressive with evals, right? So it just depends on the rule. So if it has a consistency rule, like the TPTs that take 5 days, way less aggressive on those. So last night I had a few trades. So let's see, can you see them? It's hard to see them all here, right? It's a bunch of small little wins. Yeah, all my accounts don't even fit here. So I was gonna try to show them all, but yeah, a bunch of small wins on these Ninja Trader accounts. And then, well, actually I had multiple trades. So I think I had 4 trades last night. Here, let's just go here. So here's my January trade log so far. I had 1 bad trade, which, I mean, it was actually the trading plan. The reason I'm going to call that a bad trade is because I was not ready to take that trade. And I rushed in, and I didn't really take the moment that I needed before taking it. So it broke rules in my mind like that. So I'm going to highlight it purple. And so it's like, one thing I've noticed is that as I've been stricter and stricter with my journal, I've also kind of like been stricter with what I hold myself accountable to, of like what's a good trade and a bad trade. So before, anything that fit in my framework was a green or red trade, or break even. And if it didn't fit my framework, because it was just like, I really just entered too early, I didn't wait for the candle to close, it was like an obvious break of a rule, it was colored purple. But now I'm realizing, or I feel like I've kind of tightened up more and more as these months have gone by. And now I'm still having a lot of mistake trades. I mean, look at December. I don't even want to look at December, to be honest. I ended with a bunch of mistake trades in a row, 3 in a row around the same time period, 2 in the same day. So one of the things, I got this from some books I've been reading and just kind of modern wisdom, I guess. Or maybe this isn't even modern, but to not make these same mistakes twice in a row is what's important, like when it comes to habit building and stuff, to not really make the same mistake twice. Like if you're trying to meditate every day, don't miss 2 days. If you miss 1 day, like, yeah, don't beat yourself up over it, but at the same time, you gotta strive to improve a little bit. So just make sure you don't miss the next day. And that's a concept, I forget where that's from, Atomic Habits, or I forget where I got that from exactly. But I've just been reading a bunch of books this past year, and that's something that stuck with me. And I went extra hard on reading about like habit stuff before the New Year's. I was just a little motivated around there. Use that energy for that. And you know, this concept of not like doing it twice. You know, if you're gonna miss your thing, don't miss it twice. You're gonna have a cheat day, don't have 2 cheat days in a row. So when it comes to mistake trades, my main goal is just to not have 2 mistakes in a row. Like I can make a mistake and just don't do anything stupid after that first mistake. You know, even if that means turning off my computer and walking away for the day and getting off stream, it doesn't matter. What's important is I don't make 2 mistakes in a row. So whatever I can do to protect myself. However, even so, this one, the trade was there. I just kind of like try to fill it really quick, and in the hindsight, I'm like, you know what? I didn't feel good taking that loss, so it's a purple. And sorry if I'm a little sniffly. So guys, how is the volume? Does everything sound good? Does everything look good? Are we ready to just rock and roll? Should I just be jumping in it like this? Also, we do have giveaways, so I would really like 50 likes though, at least. So we'll do 50 likes for a giveaway, and maybe I'll add something in the docs for Luna Mod here. I'll just put it as one of the links. Let's say, I'm gonna put like a welcome message here that we can post every 20 minutes or so. Welcome to the stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe. At 50 likes, we will run the first giveaway, or run a giveaway. Okay. Man, it needs some emojis in it though. It needs like a star emoji or something, but I put a little thing, another message at the end of the link list so we can give people instructions on the giveaway. You can do it however you want though. And I'm gonna go ahead and try to get that form pinned now. So I'll start doing that right now. So yeah, pre-flight checklist, guys. I added something to here. Trading hours. And I also added ask myself if I'm okay taking a loss on that trade before taking it, right? So quick reminder, guys, I'm just going to rush through these. Half size or eval for choppy pre-market. No trades is a trade. Make every trade count. Because I just don't know who needs to hear these things, so I could just look at them myself, but I'm going to read them out. Check previous day journal entries and trade log. High time frame analysis. Plan trade ideas. No entering trades 5 minutes with an open or red folder news. ABC setups, 3 out of 3 risk, 2 out of 3 risk, 1 out of 3 risk. Don't let a runner get in the way of a scalp. Complete journal entry for each trade. Set the copy trader. Look for reasons not to take the trade. Correct mistakes immediately. Check rebills. Ask myself if I'm okay taking the loss on a trade before taking it. And trading hours, which right now I'm putting 3 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. and then 8 to 10 p.m. So I'm going to try to not stay up too late like last night. So, like I said, last night we hit 4 winners during Tokyo. So I took 3 gold trades and 1 MES trade. The gold trades was an onion and a breakout. And then the third breakout was while Nick was streaming in the TTE Discord, in his Discord. And then the IBBO trade right before bed. Look, that was late. I put 11 here, but so that was, man, I don't think it was really that late. I think it was 21. But I did end up staying up late with that last trade. So let's look at the charts. I can show you guys these trades just right here. This was the last one, and you can see if I had just held for the full TP, I would have been much better off. I didn't get the perfect entry. Well, actually, I got decent entry on this one. Where was it? 0350. Okay, so yeah, when I first entered, it was down here. So that's a pretty good entry. And then my stop loss was right below that low. And so this trade right here was an initial balance breakout trade. And we had the Tokyo initial balance set down here, and then we broke out of it. I didn't even draw it on here. I guess we can. We can look at it on the other chart. Okay, now it's frozen. Let's go over here. So you won't be able to actually see the trade. Oh, actually, I did take it on this one too. This one, though, I got the bad fill on. So the other account, we got it filled down here. And you can see the initial balance is this purple or pink line or whatever it is. Right here, Tokyo initial balance high, Tokyo initial balance low, and so we had the breakout here. The EMAs looked good, and I was looking at this on the 5-minute though. Right here, so here's where we actually first had the breakout. This little tiny candle, but I didn't really like it. And then the next one was a red candle that closed kind of down right at the line. So I really didn't. I was a little scared to take that, so I ended up taking it up here on one account. But this account, or sorry, one account, I took it when it was flipping the candle. This candle right here flipped up, and I took it. And then on this account, I took it from up here when we did the full breakout. So I got multiple fills on this one. This is where I got the good fill, and if I had just held it for 2R. Oh my god, it would have just missed. So I did cover really quick. I would have just missed. Look at that. That would have been so annoying. So I did the right thing by locking it in. I was trying to go to bed, so I ended up trailing my stop loss up on the 15-minute candles. And I trailed and trailed right here, and I got tagged out for the first 8 lots. I guess it was probably this first 15-minute candle. Let's see. Yeah, I got tagged out for most of the position, and then I had a few runners that I held. Okay, so yeah, here's those covers. I covered half, and then out, out. So more than half. And another one of the trades I took on this other account, and this one was in gold. Wow, this chart is going really slow. I don't know. That's crazy. There it is. Good old Project X. Oh yeah, so this trade, I had multiples. So I took the onion right here, this bounce. And then I took this breakout right here on the 15-minute short, quick scalp. And then I took the breakout again on the 30-minute. Okay, it's being so long to load. That's crazy. Crazy town. Huh, no dice. It's going really slow. That's scary for taking trades. There it goes. Yeah, then I took that 30-minute short on this next candle. So I ended up getting 3 trades in 3 30-minute candles here, all proper setups and all winners. So, but I was sizing down, so that's one thing. I'm feeling the rush, guys, for payouts and payouts and payouts, and I want them. So I'm going to try to be really balanced about my sizing though, because I don't want it to affect my psychology. So I'm trying to just focus on good trades and be okay with sizing down a little bit right now. So I'm trying to be strict about that, because I noticed my right away, it was like one of the early trades, I sized up a little bit. Oh, it was a losing trade. So I sized up a little bit on this one, and look, I took a $1,400 loss, pretty much a $1,500 loss on my 150Ks, which is bigger than I was trying to do. I mean, tops right now, my daily lockout's 1,200, so I was even over that. And really, normally I haven't been sizing more than like 1,000 at a time for like really good setups like A's, which I have my sizing right here. So what I did is last night, I put my sizing in my journal in Luna's Lounge Discord, and I also wrote it down on my, where did I put it somewhere else too? Yeah, I wrote it down on this paper list I have here, which is like another checklist pretty much for my trading. So for these, just to be accountable here, because I'm really good at breaking these, $200 for the C setups, which are most of my setups are C setups. That just means I have a normal trade, nothing crazy. But then a B or A setups when I have multiple trades all overlapping at once. So for the 50K, 200, 400, 600, and for the 150K, 400, 800, 1200. So, you know, 400 on a 150K, and say I take partials and I end up with like a $200 win or something, it feels like not very much money on it. Like I should be making more, but the reality is that can add up. A couple of those trades a day, just like yesterday. Now I'm sitting up in these accounts $1,200. So it does add up. I can still have these $1,000 days. Meanwhile, I'm mitigating my risk trade by trade. So any questions, anyone? If you want a good book recommendation, The Unemployed Millionaire, written by Matt Morris. Oh, really? Okay, so Matt wrote a book and it's freaking great. All right, let's go. I had no clue. The Unemployed Millionaire. That sounds like some part of my life. I'm gonna write that down here. It sucks being unemployed though. Well, it doesn't suck being unemployed. You can't get loans ever though. Like I never grew up thinking I could get a loan when I started my own businesses. Never could get a loan. So man, I love this price action on gold though, guys. Something about it just feels so clean, and I don't know if it's because it's somehow similar to Bitcoin or something. I'm used to trading Bitcoin, but I've really been liking this price action on gold. Definitely gonna lean into that. All right, so where are we, guys? Let's look at the news. It's January 6th. We got a nada. Oh, we got a Trump thing. So I'm going to do the top-down analysis. And let's look at the weekly though. So crypto, guys, this is maybe this is just something that's advanced that I learned over time and I should just keep doing it. But in crypto, I am not biased to certain time frames. I find the time frame that fits with the chart. So like I'll be looking at 8-hour candles, 12-hour candles, but I find the one that's like, ooh, that one, it all fits in just right. And that's what I use to draw my like high time frame levels or really think about support resistance zones and stuff. So I'll start on a weekly and go down from there and do 12-hour, all sorts of time frames. So just interesting. So right here we got previous week's range. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the 50. And I don't know, for previous week I'm gonna start coloring it like teal or blue or something, whatever that color is. I guess I could just also label it. Or not. Alright, I'm saving a template. Bada boom, bada bang. I gotta still get this form up. Okay. Alright, let me just finish this form real quick so I don't get distracted. I was trying to do it in the background, but I'm not that skilled. I have to build a focus a little bit on it. So for the giveaway, it's for any size Apex account. You use the code at the checkout and you must be following me on either X or Instagram. So that I'm gonna ask you, you're gonna have to like get a hold of me afterwards and get the giveaway. I'll send you the code through DM. So DM me if you win. I'm going to get the form in the chat now, because if we end up not running a giveaway ever, then we use the same form for the, or I'll save all the entries and you get extra entries when we do run it. So it's still beneficial for you to come in here and check in the form. All right, we got it. All right, giveaway form. Boom. All right, it's pinned to the chat. So let's see who else has checked in since I started. All right, so Vu says flat for the day. Sound is good, thank you, Midi. Good morning, Neo. Evestein, what's up? Good morning. Yeah, that's an interesting story, Miss Venture. I'm gonna have to check that out. Thanks for the reminder, Lunamod. What's up, Maria? Wenga. What's up, guys? So good morning, everyone. We're pretty much ready to rock and roll here. So we're getting locked in. I like that, you know, it's Tuesday now, right? It is Tuesday, I believe. Yep. And get through that Monday. So Monday, I'm always a little hesitant. Last Friday was funny. I kept forgetting it was Friday. And it ended up being a really good day where normally I'd lock it in a little early. So here's our weekly range, right? I put these teal lines on. So this chart gets pretty crazy here, but that's all right. Half size reval, I'm going to delete that. That was from yesterday. And we're above previous day mid. Man, I kind of can see this right here. This nice big bullish green day. Breaking back over previous week mid. I could kind of see this for continuing here. I could argue we have previous day high though right there. So I mean, maybe we can hold here, go like that. We'll see what it looks like on the lower time frame, but I'm just gonna start putting some ideas here. We also have the breakout up here, and I mean also coming back down here, we have the short down here. Kind of what I'm looking at. I mean, this one we also just could do it to previous day low. We got some possible ways to make money here. It looks like we got some ranges, and let's go down to the 4 hour. This is MES again. So look at this. We tested. I have these zones drawn on that when we're on the daily, or when we're on the 5 minutes, you don't see it, but we're right in the middle of the zone. However, if we zoom in even more, we see right here, I drew this box. We broke out above that, and we're retesting it right now. So I kind of like this long here to kind of fill in this 4 hour, even though that 4 hour was really bearish. We could just be making a top wick and we could keep moving down here. So given that, we've previous day high here, so we haven't broken that previous day high yet. You know, I don't think I'd want a long up here, so I'm gonna leave it how it's set up now. Let's see. It's a little choppy right here on the 4 hour. That's one thing I'm noticing. So let's go to the 1 hour. Lower highs, lower lows on the 1 hour. So 1 hour is kind of grinding down. So far we found some support on that zone that I was talking about right here. So I could still see this going up. I could still see it going back down right here. I'm a little scared. We're testing VWAP. Let's go down to the 30-minute. $30-minute looks bullish. We have room up. We have range up. So I'm kind of, yeah, I'm biased long still. And would even take a div down here. And look, RSI, extend it down. We're turning back up. So I'm going to be cool with this long still, it looks like. But you know what the thing is? Since it's only with my high time frame levels, I'll probably just do it in evals. I have like 4 evals. I want to just YOLO them and send them and just get it over with. And I'm trying to figure out how to do one. Oh yeah, I need to update my my stats here. But so I'm trying to figure out how to track my stats for everyone to see. So what I'm going to do is put my win rate and my total, but also I want to track my like expenses and payouts. So like how much money have I actually made, you know, because the reality is I want to trade to payouts, guys. The whole point is to get payouts here. So I'm going to be okay with doing things that I think will get me more payouts, even if it means blowing accounts or something like that. Does that make sense? I have to kind of accept that going into this year, that whatever would get me the payout. So what that might mean is like, okay, so for example, I got these Apex accounts, guys, but guess what? I already have 2 past evals and I have 20 Apex accounts. I'm going to choose ones and size up on them and try to push individual accounts. And the way I always do that is with the account with the lowest balance. So that, for example, is going to be an inconsistent stat when it comes to just like the P&L per trade. It's going to be a little bit inconsistent compared to the copy trade groups. You know, so like for example, this one right here, 172, that was in an Apex account that I had just, instead of doing the group of them on that trade, I did one Apex account with the lowest balance, and I actually risked 350 to try to make like 750 on it to try to, that's my like max win for the consistency rule. So I'm going to be thinking about some of these accounts just to help to try to get to the payout quicker, especially when I have 20 Apex accounts. Like if I already have one pass, I'm kind of okay with blowing one to try to get to that payout quicker, guys. So I'm going to be taking the exact same trades. It's just how I'm doing my risk management. So instead of copy trading, I'll put more risk in that one account. And you can see when I copy trade it, I ended up with like this, like right now, all of these accounts have like $13 to $17 after commissions in them. So I have 20 accounts, so I might as well, like this one is the one I sized up on. It got stopped at break even, so we only made 116 on it. But still, I want to try to push accounts to payouts. So even if it means cycling through a few accounts on the side while I'm copy trading all 20 together, as long as I have ones passed, I'm going to allow myself to cycle these accounts. It just comes naturally to me to do it. And I think it's because I just know that that's what would, you know, potentially get me to the faster payout. What I don't want to do though is take worse trades because of it. There are trades though where maybe I'm taking them in my other 2 accounts and I can take one in there. I'm going to allow myself to do my best to manage risk because it's something I've been doing in my personal accounts for 8 years. I trust myself to do it enough, but I wasn't trusting myself to do it. I was like saying, oh, that's bad, I shouldn't do that. But but still doing it. And now I'm kind of just realizing that that's part of the strategy for me to try to push my payouts, and I'm going to accept it where I don't like feel bad. You know, that one account that's the high risk one is always going to be the one with the least balance, where I'm going to allow myself to try to get it back up with a little bit more risk, you know, but that's still not ever risking more than like 750, which is my max lockout on these. Right now I have it set as 500, so I won't risk more than 500 on them. But I could still just follow my normal risk management essentially and risk up to 600 for the daily lockout on a 50k. Yo, what's up, Visionary, Milmer, Shemai. Yo, what up, Lido Bombs in the house? How's it going? So for this long here, guys, I'm not just gonna jump in with order flow, which sounds fun. I'm gonna see if we get a div. So it's gonna force me to be patient for my setup, right? It could happen anywhere. It could happen like between these two. It could happen between this. So that's kind of my idea. Be patient, you know, don't FOMO. It helps me not FOMO. And can I miss it? Of course I can, right? This could just be like, bang, and I'm like, oh man, I should enter like Cami Capital and just get in when I have the blah, blah, blah. Or I should enter like RIPS with the order flow momentum. But for me, guys, it helps me to be patient and just follow the plans I already have worked out, which I already know, which most people already have some plan from the beginning. Even brand new traders are like, I'm going to trade the EMA crossovers, the golden pocket. Hey, Luna, have you heard of the or what's it called? The when the 50 crosses the 200. What is that called again? But you know, and it's like, but then no one's going to stick to their strategy. So, you know, it's better to just do the thing that you already know you say you're going to do and see that thing out for at least a month of trading like 1 to 3 trades a day. So for day trading, or for, that's, you know, that's for me right now for gathering stats. So right here, my trade idea is I need the divergence, so I have to wait for the divergence. If I don't get it, I don't get it, right? That's part of trading, and that is what's going to separate the winners from the losers, is that patience. So you can see I got a plan here. We get this divergence like that. I even drew it on what it could look like. It doesn't have to look like that. Meanwhile, we make a higher low on the price, and we end up getting a better price than we would get FOMOing in right now. If we FOMOed in that break of that last candle, yeah, we probably could find a way to enter on that. You know, okay, I like the trade. I think it's moving. I'm going to put my stop here, enter at the flip of that candle, and do something like that. Yeah, but is that my plan? Nope. So as long as it's your plan, then you're good, right? There's already 1R right there. So like I'm just using this as an example because it's something I think about. Okay, using this type of entry model with like my overall bias, with my levels, with all sorts of things. But boom. What's important though is that I do the trades that I know have my stats, right? Where I'm trying to replicate these stats as many times as I can. And that will not happen by rushing into a trade and taking it something else. So and right now we're doing really good right here. So we got 9 wins, 1 loss so far, 90% win rate. And I'm gonna go ahead. Oh wait, I got a message. I just got a message from an old trading buddy. What's up? We got Tergurlas. How's everyone doing? So maybe we could do a poll too. Let's see how everyone's doing on the day. Start a poll. How are you on the day? Are you up? Are you stuck? Green, red, break even, no trades. All right, so let's update the stats on the screen. Oh wait, no, it's like, let's get through my top-down analysis first. So we only did ES, and then I just sat there and stared at it. So let's go over to NQ. I'm gonna put on that weekly, MNQ to be exact. And I'm gonna put on that weekly high-low again. Okay, same, so NQ looks kind of the same when it comes to that. We're above it. We're almost tagged previous day high already. We have this higher time frame support resistance I drew out up there, and yeah, so I mean we made a lower high. I mean, sorry, we made a lower low. No, I can't say it right. A higher low. We made a higher low right here, but we're kind of still holding below this area. So maybe we're kind of stuck in this range. Let's go down on that 4 hour. We have this little consolidation here, but overall still looking good. I'm just going to move on along here. Hourly is a little choppy, right? So we just cleared that range. I was saying I like that long on ES because we had this room up, right? And we just smacked it with MNQ. So great trade idea here. Great read on that. So that's good. And look at that, it looks really bullish. So here's the 15-minute and the 5-minute. So actually, hold on, let's go back to the hourly. What would I be looking at for trades here? I'm actually going to start back over on the daily here. So on this daily time frame, I mean, I'm pretty bullish. But we're kind of just consolidating right now, right? I'm seeing a rising kind of wedge thing. So I like the idea of the long if we break out, right? We're going up right now already. So let's say if we get a long up here, I like that idea. That's above previous day high. We could even wait for the breakout of previous week high and take some sort of move like that. I mean, maybe there's a short there at that previous or this high time frame support resistance zone. Maybe I could get a short here. So I'm just putting my initial ideas on. I don't like the short as much. I'm going to put that over to the right. And then, I mean, if we did break down, I would be looking for a reaction around here. So here's some ideas. Let's go back down to the 4 hour, to the 1 hour. Yeah, I mean, it's getting a little choppy in here in the MNQ. So if we're just going to trade this range, we just got that sweep of previous day value area low 3-4 hours ago. So that was a good trade right there. Heading back up towards previous day value area high. I mean, I could imagine this turning into resistance up here and selling. You know what, I'm gonna delete that. I mean, I can't help but see this right here. Again, this is the hourly chart. I know I have all my crazy levels on. It's annoying, but I can see right through it. So I'm looking at something like this. Yeah, I don't mind those longs from down here, actually. I don't think I'd want to short that either, even though that doesn't look that bad. We'd have to sweep that previous day value area high and then break back down. So, okay, I could short that, especially if we sweep all of this business up here and then get back down. Something like this. I like the long better, but we already missed it once, so it'd have to come back down. So I don't mind this at all. And I'm going to put this here to remember the sweep. So that would be like break up, sweep that previous day high, get back down here, and find the short. So yeah, I like this idea here with the previous day value area levels. My drawing is terrible, so I'm gonna take this drawing off for now. It's not that bad. I'll leave that for now. So that's just a reminder that I want the sweep. This sweep down here was perfect. So here's a 30-minute chart. I think I kind of like the overall idea. I don't know if I'd want a long from here, but if we trade it down and start going back up, maybe I would. But for now, I'm going to leave these ideas on. Let's go to the 15-minute. And I'm going to delete this hourly range, I guess. Let's go to the 5-minute. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. All right, let's look at gold real quick. So I at least have some ideas on here. I'm going to delete that one. Goldie. We got... All right, so let's start actually on the... Let's go to the weekly again. I'm going to try to start putting on these weekly levels. I should have put it in my... I should make it in my indicator. So we got weekly range. Same thing, we're above the mid. On the daily, we got a couple green days here. And above yesterday's previous day high, we got range up on gold. Wow, it looks pretty nice. 4 hour is a little choppy, just like NQ and ES. It's crazy to see how much the markets move together too. Like this right here looks really similar. These last 12 hours. Here's the hourly. Look at the choppiness right here. It's the same kind of thing that we had on ES and Q. It's just strange, but yeah. So this is a little bit choppy stuff here. So if I want to start drawing a range on here, I'm gonna go like that. And it is bullish, so I like the breakout of this. Or the onion down here. So let's go to 30-minute. Yeah, so I'm just gonna adjust it. It'd be nice to see that hourly close up. Let's look at the 30. I mean, the 15. Okay, so same on the 15. This looks clean on the 15 and the 30, so I'd probably rather just use the 30. I don't really know though what the best move is with that data-wise. 15 might give me a more quicker entry, so I'll use the 15 on this. So I like this long down here and the long up here on the breakout. I have my Luna levels on right now, which I don't really use for gold, so I'm just gonna take them off. I don't want to like psych myself out. It hasn't been part of the strategy, so I'm not gonna make it part of it. I'm actually kind of tempted to try those levels, so on gold, and as well like look at things like these EMAs and stuff for bias, like when we're breaking out. Might be a way to look at it. Just some thoughts, but I'm gonna keep doing it the way I've been doing it. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete these ideas here. Yeah, so that looks pretty decent. I'm gonna put that on some of my other charts. Oh yeah, I don't even have Top Step open. I think I'm at a payout on Top Step. And so I was trying to trade for like one more win essentially before I took a payout from it, because I'm not up that much. Like I wouldn't mind one more decent day on it. So I guess I'm so I was thinking about it yesterday, and then I took a loss. I took that one loss. So now I took a win again. I'm like, should I just take the 300 bucks or whatever? I mean, it at least covers this one account and more. So it's like good ROI. It's like, you know, I spent 200 bucks and I made 300 bucks or whatever. But I'm going to try to just trade one more. But it is eligible for a payout. In general, I'm trying to just take every payout I can. Like, just to, I mean, part of me just wants to be able to say I took a payout the first week or whatever, but I still can take a payout the first week here. I'm not, you know, one day away or something on a lot of these accounts. So I'm just going to be chill about it and not like worry about it. If I take a loss, I take a loss, like not sweat it. But I could take out 300 something bucks. The other day I could have taken out 350 or something like that before I took that loss, but now we're back up. So I think we're close now to being eligible in these other accounts as well for the payout. Oh, it's not showing the whole thing. Here, now you can see it over here. So I'm up in all of these, so I'm just not going to touch them, I guess, today. I want to lock in those days for the payout. So these accounts are locked in. Part of me still wants to trade it and not care about the $200 days and just know that I'll let them get to them when I get to them. I mean, I could just risk like 70 bucks on a trade on this. Okay, I kind of like that. I want to risk anything above 200 bucks, which means really small trade. Let's see what Bitcoin's doing. Just peeking this Bitcoin breakout here. Testing back down. Let's see what it does. So we got some trade ideas on. I need to go back through though and think about them a little bit more. So currently with MES, where we're actually trading right now, I'm talking about eval down here, some eval trades. So for this range, since it's choppy, I'm going to put eval. It's really because, well, if we got that previous day value area low, I could do it. I'm just going to put eval most likely. So just to remind myself to remember that. Okay, and I can just take some eval trades anyway. So I'm going to pretty much look for a div with these current session value areas or the previous day value areas in some way and try to pass some of these evals, you know, and at least get them out of my rotation, not let them rebill, cancel them before they rebill again. So we'll be trading some evals here. And then last but not least, I have a toss up and I'm going to be trading 30-minute closes on here. So this is a strategy, right? I'm still documenting, I'm still learning. But this has had a good win rate so far. Let's see, I have it right here, new strats, and we're talking about the way. So it's had 1, 2, 3, 4 losses and and 10 wins. So what would that be like? 4 losses and 10 wins. %71 win rate. Not bad. And I'm just getting better at it. So recently I had more better win rate, right? In the past few weeks, 6 wins, 2 losses. Which is the same thing, about 75% win rate. Sweet, so definitely stoked on this new strategy I'm learning and gonna keep practicing and learning it. My coffee got cold. But yeah, so what some of my focuses right now are that new strategy, but I'm only gonna trade it in funded accounts when I pass them. I could trade it in my Tradeify accounts, but what I'm gonna do for the Tradeify is I'm just gonna up the size a little bit. So if we go over to Ninja Trader, I'm gonna go to these Tradeify accounts. Here's one of them. Oh, that's a straight to fund it. Okay, so that one's staying the same. It's a 25K. And this one up here, okay, that one's the Lightning. So I don't know if you guys can even see that. No, you can't right here. Okay, I can do it like this. So here's the Lightning. I'm gonna do it times 3. So that's gonna be one of my aggressive accounts. And then I have the straight to fund it here. Just trading it the same as the 50Ks. But it's a 25K, so it's still aggressive. And then the Lightning, the Select. This one's the Select. I'm gonna do times 3. I already let that rebuild once without barely trading it. Like for me, these evals, I'd rather cycle through them quick because I hate paying that rebuild on accident. But it just depends. Like the TPT ones, I'm just trading them normal on the toss, risking up to 500. So this one's like 700 and something away from passing, so we're getting close. All right, any questions, guys? Any questions? What's up, Starboy? What's up, Brick? Good morning, sir. We got Kelvin, Aloha, Digital Nukes is trading micros today. That's good. I was trading minis. Remember, guys, I switched to minis for a while and I was just rocking it. But I switched back now because I just need to be able to fill precise sizing. I kept accidentally sizing up too much. Good morning, Big Frank. So, guys, we have our analysis. We're not at a place of any trades right now. I mean, I could look at other charts. I could maybe look at silver or something like that. But, I mean, I could also be more aggressive. But I'm gonna be chill. I like these ideas that we got. No reason to rush it. You know, do we have a range here? Probably. Somehow. I could, if I find anything, guys, because I'm looking, I'm gonna use it for evals. Okay, because like I said, I just want to get these evals out of the way. Hey, bro, what's today's account? Apex. Guys, I'm gonna go blow my nose. So yeah, I'm gonna go stretch my legs. So I've been on for an hour, so we're ready to rock and roll. So what I'm gonna do, guys, we have our planned trades now, and then when I get back, I'm gonna just take a few minutes. I'm going to Shima is up $600. Let's go. I feel like I'm not saying your name right. Shimai. Nice one. So when I get back, I am going. Can you show me your NQ chart? I want to see where POC is. Yes, I got you. And this is MNQ. So I have my POC. Well, to be precise, I'll show you over here. This is the best calculator using the TPO chart. So current session or previous session. So I have current session right here at 25,595. Previous session I have at 25,600. And so if you want to see the difference, let's look at TradingView. I don't really care about these little details, but it's not important. This one says 601. You know, it's never going to affect my trades really. I learned that, you know, the hard way, just realizing that, you know, the current price action sometimes matters more than the exact line that I drew, but I use it to keep me out of trouble. So even if it's really close, a lot of times I won't use something. All right, guys, I'm just gonna take like a couple minutes, I guess. If we find a trade that's not one of these ones we already put on the chart, then I'm going to take it in an eval. All right, so I'll just be right back. I'll leave this on here on the 5-minute, I guess. Man, I would maybe take this one in eval. We got 7 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna get back before 7 minutes, and maybe we'll take this one in eval. A breakout of probably either direction. It's like it's pretty much a gamble trade with a slight edge. You want me to leave on MNQ for you, degens? I'll leave that on right there. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So, here we go. We got that closed right now. Oh, it closed open. Okay, so I didn't prepare the evals to send. I am in, actually, this is an eval. I think I should just enter. Man, there it goes. Trying to get in. Oh, my account's not selected. 194. There we go. Let's buy it. Oh man, I missed a good entry. Shoot. Oh, there we go. Man, I totally missed a good entry on it, but still did good. Okay, there we go. Out some. Here, let me show you. Up, and we're out. Dang it. I should have just passed an account on that one. I didn't manage it very well. I wasn't really prepared. So we still did decent on it though. Man, I should have passed it. That's annoying. I was trying to size it for one and done, but it only filled one because I had my risk management set for not eval. So I would have just had to fill it a bunch of times, which actually works now that I think about it. I could just leave it on 200 and fill it multiple times. So that trade right there, guys, was the breakout of this range down here. I meant to come back a little bit earlier, so I wasn't really prepared. But little wick down and then the break up here. And there it goes. So I just didn't size it right. I really could have gotten the full win, but I kind of fumbled it a little bit when I went to manage the position. I should have just been a little bit more chill and done it a little bit different there. But the main thing was though that I didn't get my entry. So my entry would have been down here somewhere, and I filled so late. But it's still going. But that was a good trade. That was a good read there. Would I have taken that on funded accounts? Maybe. There's room up here. Like, this looks good here. I just wasn't even close to being ready to. I should have, if I stayed on, maybe I would have. But yeah, the wick's too small. I wouldn't have taken it and fund it. So, good trade. And maybe we do get a breakout up here. Well, let's wait another 11 minutes. We have the 30 also coming in. We made 844 on that trade in that one eval. So what I need to do, what I'm planning on doing to execute, which I kind of want to practice another trade here, is I'm going to just leave it on the $200 risk per trade and fill it multiple times. Like hit enter, 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 pretty much. And then that way I can have multiple TPs. Like I almost just want to re-enter this one, but I'm going to wait for the next setup. Because that was good, 800 bucks, whatever. All right, so let's cycle through the charts real quick. So MNQ made that sweep of these lows, coming back up. We have IB set London. Man, if we got a breakout here, it'd be tempting, but I don't think I'm going to take anything. I'll wait for that sweep and break back down. Otherwise, longing from a retrace down here. So yeah, I still like my plan here. Just trying to ingrain it a little bit in my brain right now. And so same thing here, same plan here. Sweep, can take the short. Otherwise, wait for the test of these lows again and still stay on the long side there. Gold, that breakout played out handsomely, and this one right here would also be nice. And look at that 30-minute though, might close back down. So this 30-minute break, I don't really like to take that. Yeah, okay, so right here I might get a celery, or I might get another eval short here. Man, I'm tempted to long it in that same eval again. I guess I just would rather wait to practice my entries and patience and stuff. So even if it's not when I take and fund it, I'm gonna wait. But yeah, so maybe this will get me another trade here. Man, I just want to jump in it. I could sit here though and trade a bunch of divergences, so I can always find another trade. Is my computer being slow or something, or YouTube being slow? So yeah, let's see, maybe we get a little celery. Maybe it breaks down and then it breaks back up, and I'll do it, and now we have a wick fill, but I'll just do it in the evals, right? But we still got 8 minutes. Man, I'm still so tempted to jump in this. It's only because I didn't get my full win on that last trade. Like, cause I was hoping to be one and done in that, and I just didn't get filled all the way. No news today is the to trade evaluation. Are you saying that because there's no news, you don't want to trade fund it? Yeah, it's a little laggy. I don't really know why. Yeah, it's just maybe glitchy. My computer's been a little bit weird lately. I don't know if I just start to max it out a little bit more, but yeah, I'm only doing one stream too, so it shouldn't be too laggy. Oh yeah, today guys, I'm on Zach's stream at 9. I think it's at 9. Let me hit him up. Let me see, what did we say? Oh wow, look at that breakdown. Man, so we sniped that trade. So I'll probably just short this if it closed below, but just in the eval, just to try to gamble these evals to victory. Yeah, you like trading with evaluation when there's no news? I think I'm more of the, like, for news, in the past, I would be more likely to be in the eval over fund it, but now I just don't really think about it too much. Like, I just pretty much trade like normal, depending if there's news or not news. It just depends on the conditions. Like, if it's really choppy and low vol, then I want to trade eval. So I'm gonna be patient here. I like this gold area though for potential breakout to either side in order to gamble evals, which I'd rather do not on stream, but we work with the time we got. When I'm trading here, might as well take care of business. NQ rejected that London high. Yes. Maybe, yeah, maybe we make this move down and we get one of these longs on ES down here. Yeah, so nothing to do but sit back and enjoy the ride now. We just have to be patient for the planned trades to come to me, right? I'm not gonna try to chase them. If I am looking for trades, it's just gonna be to take care of these evals. All right, we got a 30-minute close in 5 minutes. It doesn't look like it's going to interact most likely with any key levels where I could take one of the 30-minute trades. We're really consolidating here. Yeah, you like to trade after news candle close. That is what's up. ¿Cuál es la diferencia del buy stop y el buy normal? Es ¿dónde puedo mirarlo así? Okay. Entonces el I ask y bid. Okay, y posible más fácil en Bookmap. Alright, so ¿cómo va a ser? Así. Okay, mirarlo aquí. So hay una buy, una ask y una bid. El ask es like la persona preguntando para una persona comprarlo. Entonces el ask está arriba. So el ask es este rojo y el bid es este verde. Ok. Entonces el precio posible es en el medio, pero si usted quiere comprar, la persona vendiendo está este rojo, y si ustedes quieren comprar es el verde bajo. Entonces hay una persona vendiendo arriba y hay una persona que quiere comprar bajo. Si necesita vender, la primera persona es el verde. Entonces cuando usted usa el bid y el ask es en un lado, el bid y el ask es en los lados. Entonces si usted quiere vender en el bid, es el primero persona. Y si quiere comprar en el ask, es el primero persona. Entonces cuando poner este ¿cómo hacer? Sí. So, si yo poner este ask, es el primero en un lado y mismo con el bid. Y la otra cosa puede hacer un limit order ask or a market ask. So, hacemos en una sim. Yeah, so un buen camino para hacerlo es para practicar en un sim y mirar qué hace. Ahora yo solo tengo unos, entonces poco diferente, pero cuando poner el ask, este es market order, entonces no es limit order. Entonces, pero si es limit order, aquí, okay, limit. Okay, cuando poner en limit es bajo. Es duro para mirar acá. Okay, yo no voy a hacer aquí. Pero mejor practicar en un sim y también mirar en Google, porque en el primero es básico, pero mismo vez es duro por mi mente, entonces es mejor practicarlo. Pero es para ponerlo en los lados donde están los pedidos. Alright guys, we're back. So, I hope that made sense. My terrible Spanish. Luna's live from Venezuela. That's not funny. I don't know why I'm laughing about that. So I personally use limit orders a lot. So I'll do buy ask and sell ask a lot. So if we look on top one futures, because this is actually, I'm gonna go off on this a little bit longer. So if we go to top one futures, I don't have a practice account here, but if you hit join bid, right? Can you see it? Yeah, right there. If I hit join bid, it will put the order right below. If I hit join ask, it'll put the sell right above. So you're pretty much, it's a way to get the best price, but then it can move without you, right? It can just start to fly. Ok, perfecto. Y mejor también leer más de este porque es muy importante y es interesante para entender. Y actualmente usted puede mirar cómo hacen el CME y ellos poner, like, es interesante porque ellos poner los pedidos en, like, los orders en el pedido que la gente ponerlos. Entonces, si yo poner uno y ya hay 5, los 5 están primero y después yo. Porque algunas veces el precio fue el nivel, el precio, pero no cancelar los pedidos. Es porque hay otra gente esperando primero. Entonces, también hay gente que poner poco y poco y poco y poco. Y usted todavía, si hay una persona grande, todavía usted puede poner el pedido, el order. Y también puede cancelarlo rápido porque la otra gente con muchos están poniendo solo 5 y 5 y 5. Entonces el más rápido alguna vez el mejor. Entonces el market order es siempre más seguro si quieren hacer, like, rápido. Yeah, there's something about the conviction of market orders. Like if you just put a market order in, then you know you took care of it and you're not being a dick for a tick. Okay, whatever, we get a little slippage, 20 bucks here or there. I like this trade, I want to be in this trade. Markets move fast. So like how many times I've missed it. So I actually have been really enjoying doing the stop market orders now, you know, where putting on a stop buy here, it will only fill it when it moves through it, but it will give some slippage, right? Because it's marketing in while we're like making a breakout here. The chances are this actually fills like a couple ticks up, right? And I get a worse entry. But I didn't get in too early. I didn't try to jump the gun. I waited for that confirmation of that breakout. So order types are super important to understand when and what situations to use different order types. And man, I'm kind of just wanting to take this div here, guys. I guess I already missed it. We had this div right here at VWAP, and I already missed it. It's a hindsight trade at this point, but it would have been okay. Here it is right here. Sorry, I wasn't showing it. We had this div right at the VWAP, and I would have loved that for one of these eval trades, right? I would have just had my stop like that. So that would have been a fine little eval scalp. So I'm gonna look for these trades here. Yeah, I'm kind of bummed I missed that one. I like that right at the VWAP. But yeah, I'm just gonna look for some trades to gamble these evals because I want to get them over with. Okay, I gotta see what's up with Zach. No problema por muchas preguntas. Es mejor con preguntas. Okay, so el objetivo to win. I don't know really what you mean. Yo no sé, yo entiendo. Brick. Es el objetivo de ganar el puesto de compra o venta. Maybe Brick can help me out with that one. I'm not sure exactly what you mean by that. You know, say entiendo ese. The objective to win. Yeah, I don't really get the puesto de comprar venta de acuerdo a la tendencia. Yeah, I'm not sure. Brick. I need Brick on that one. But yeah, we'll wait for Brick. Yeah, I'm gonna stay patient here. Let's look at gold again, guys. I'm gonna stay in the pocket. Oh, we got that breakout on gold and I didn't take it. I'm just gonna take it, guys. Oh shoot, not in the sim account. What was it? 194, right? Okay, I'm gonna try to take this. It's that same account, guys. This is an eval, so I'm just trying to pass this eval. I'll even put on a little more risk. For $2,000. Thank you, Brick. So yeah, I'm just gonna stay in the pocket here, guys. I'm not gonna. This is just for an eval trade here, and I'm not even looking at the higher time frame, right? So this is a funny trade, but I'm just being honest with what I'm doing here. So I'm gonna show you guys. It's easier that way for me. But with the higher time frame, I mean, we could check. Yeah, I mean, it's just choppy here, right? So yeah, we're getting this move down. We got range down. I don't actually hate this. So hopefully we can pass a little eval with it. I don't hate it. Alright, so we're still not getting filled. I guess this is better over here. All right, looks fine. I'm kind of tempted to be more aggressive, guys. I'm trying to YOLO these evals. I want to be more aggressive on it. I want to go with the flip. we'll see if we look at the pain of the trying to take the flip. It just tagged us in, and now it's going right back. Oh yeah, nothing else here. We're gonna try to YOLO some of these evals. So we're just gonna let it play out. Right after making that, okay, we got tagged out, so we made 800, and then we just gave back. Now we're minus 800. Probably actually almost blown on this one. So I have 4 evals, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 evals I want to take care of, and I already took out the past ones, yeah. So I have a few past ones as well. So I want to wait for the next setup here. So otherwise with MES, we're still waiting for it to come back down. Nothing here on NQ. Yeah, so really nothing else for me to do here. Nothing else for me to do here. Four minutes for the next 15-minute candle close. Maybe we get a little maybe we get a kind of celery thing here. I might take this one again. Closing below. All right, so we hit 50 likes. All right, thank you for reminding me, guys. Let's run the giveaway. We'll just run the giveaway. Yo, what's up, Zori? Wolf will hunt. How's it going? All right, let's run that giveaway, guys. So make sure you fill out the form, guys. There's only 25 responses right now, so fill out the form. Make sure you read the instructions too on it. People always ask me the exact instructions are on it, but you must be following me on either X or Instagram to be eligible to win. So a lot of people win and then they don't follow me on X or Instagram. So make sure you follow me on X or Instagram, and that's why I'm making people message me there. So if you win, you got to message me. Yeah, it's annoying that I gave back that win, because if I had sized right in the first trade, that account would have already been passed. So it's harder. It's easier said than done, right? It's hard to, like, even to try to flip accounts where you don't care. It's still hard to pass an account in one trade. Even if you go full size, it's still hard. All right, let's see what's going on here. Everyone fill out the form. Only one more did. All right, I'm going to take it as we're done. I guess I'm just going to put everyone in a race together. All right, anyone else? Oh, we got Wolf will hunt. This candle's closing in like a minute. So I do think I'm going to look for that short again here. If this closes below, I'm just going to go for it. I need 3,000 on 196. So I got the right account selected right here. Boom. Oh, you know what? But we're going to do it on just GC. Right there. There you go. 20 seconds. So I'm going to take this trade and then I'm going to run the giveaway. So again, guys, I'm trying to gamble some evals, right? So don't mind me over here. What should we risk on this? 2,000? I like 1,500. Seems to kind of be a sweet spot. All right, candle is open. So we need a lower wick. Don't forget, guys, if I'm going to give everyone another minute here to fill out the form. I can still add names to the race. I kind of want a better wick here. Man, since it's a... I'm just going to gamble it. I want a better wick. I'm just going to gamble it, though. I just don't want these things to rebuild again. I can't believe I rebuild them twice on accident. I still think this is going to reject here. I'm so wanting just to gamble it so hard where I just mark it. But I'm going to wait for the idea here. We'll wait for the candle flip. It's still being more aggressive, no bottom wick. So I'm still like not really doing it the way I'd want to be doing it normally. But I'm just trying to go for this one and done. Okay, well, we'll start the giveaway while I wait for that. It's just a gamble trade anyways. So... no new names on the list here. I'll check in with chat here. Everyone good? I just got in. Already follow on Insta. Perfect. And we're gonna set. And I do post different stuff on the different socials. I've been pretty inactive on Twitter lately, but on X. But I should keep posting on there too. I need to keep posting on everything. It's smart for me to do that. I need a TikTok too. I've never used TikTok. All right, should we run it or should we watch the trade? The trade is coming right now. Let's see. I was so close to just marketing it up there because it looked really good to me. Here it is. I wouldn't mind like one more lot on. We'll just let this play out though. I'm trying to just go for my 3,000 bucks. Uh-oh. No, mouse. Mouse ran out of batteries. Alright, we're gonna sacrifice my stream deck. There we go, we're back. One thing I love about the chart trader is I can change that to be dollars like that. So here's where it makes me want to just fill some out because I don't want the trailing drawdown to get me. I'm going to do it. We close 50%. You know what I'll do? Since I closed 50%, I'll actually add it back on. If we come back up here. Alright, so we're holding two minis right now. gonna stay in the pocket and just peek at my other charts real quick. Okay, MES is coming down, and NQ is coming down as well. So maybe setting up for an MES trade at some point here. Oh yeah, it's totally setting up for an MES trade. We still have some time though for that candle to close, so I'm gonna wait to show you guys that. It's hard to not just close another 50% here. I did really want to try to hold it though. I'll just do it, 50%. And I'm just gonna get back in it if it pops back up here, which is crazy, but whatever. So if we look at, oh, I don't have my buttons anymore. I gotta charge my mouse here. So if we look at trading view, we're getting this divergence that we planned out here. Unless it just got invalidated. That wick just barely invalidated it. That's crazy. So we don't have it anymore. That was setting up for a nice clean divergence right where I want it. Interesting concept of trading the divs with the candle close. So since I'm trying to YOLO this, I might just go ahead and YOLO this still. We have 197. I think it's another eval. Yep. I might still YOLO this on 197. So let's actually put it on ES. So I'm just going to hit these evals. Luna, from your experience, what advice can you give to those trading futures market? If you can answer in Spanish, I would appreciate it. And how long have you been trading futures? Okay. Estoy caminando por 8 años, pero futures solo 2 años. Y yo pienso más importante por gente nuevo es por un límite a los cambios, like solo hacer like uno cada día, y la otro tiempo es por practicando o por mirando la estrategia, leyendo un libro. Like más importante es educación de haciendo muchos cambios en el primero, y mejor aprender una estrategia y después poner tiempo de colectando data. Y con el data usted puede cambiar poco a poco la estrategia o practicar otras. Ok, después unos meses con uno básico, después unos meses mire la data, y si está ganando, like no hace mucho más diferente, pero si ok, estoy cada semana estoy haciendo este poco malo y este bueno, ok, yo voy a cambiar algo, y hace like cambios poco a poco y poner like meses de practicando, y después tenía una estrategia, usted puede hacer fácil, puede aprender otros, pero mejor practicar con solo uno, porque mucha gente tenía un día, otro día, y no practicar una cosa, porque el primer año no es por ganancias, es por practicando la ejecución de like los buys y sells, like como ustedes eran preguntando. Entonces es mejor practicar la ejecución y practicar la estrategia y los reglas y la disciplina primero, y después mucho tiempo cambie poco a poco y puede ganar más y más y más. Esa es mi idea por yo. You think your YouTube settings? Yeah, I like it because I need excuses to practice. So I'm looking at this ES long here. And I'm going to do that in a practice account. I want a low bottom wick, and we'll run it. What did I say? 197. No bottom wick. That was a nice little buy up down there. Oh wow, look at gold coming right back up. Man, I might wait for this gold long again and oh, I gotta switch streams, guys. Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna stay on a little bit longer, and I'll be moving over to Zach's like probably at like 9:20 or something. Guys, the whole theme of this year is patience. Patience, patience. Yeah, no lower wick on this ES. So hopefully I'll still get some of my bigger picture trade ideas to take in my funded accounts in a little bit. We'll see though. Man, that was a nice sweep down here. Sweep of that previous day value area low and pop. No entry for me. Alright guys, let's run the giveaway. I almost forgot. Okay, did anyone else fill out the form? I'm going to double check. I can start it over if you did. Tony did. Okay, so I'm going to start this over. So if you haven't filled out the form, guys, last chance right now. Oh, Trader Phil, I got you. It's Trading Star, I got you. Alright guys, let's run it up. Chrono Ember. And if you did win in the past 2 weeks, you can't win. You can only win once every 2 weeks. Alright guys, we're gonna run it. That's your last chance right there. Boom. Alright, set. And start. Good luck, everyone. All right, let's see, guys. 10 seconds. Who's got that NOS? Brick. All right, I'm going to take a screenshot of this. Sweet. I think we're good to go, guys. So I could stay on a little bit here. Any other questions? I'm gonna move over to Zach's stream, so you guys are gonna be able to find me over here at Zach's stream. I'm gonna pull it up right now. Real deal Zach. Real deal Zach. Yeah, Real Deal Futures. That's what it is. So I'll put that in the chat here. Oh, he doesn't have the stream even scheduled yet. Lame. No, I'm kidding. So here it is. I'll just put a link to his channel just so anyone who wants it will know where to find me. Here's the link. So yeah, congratulations, Brick. You haven't won in 2 weeks, right? Wow, look at this move. Holy smokes. Man, I want to gamble these evals so bad and just flip them. Let's go. Congrats, Brick. Let's see those payouts from that account. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. What about the top 1 futures giveaway from December? If you're on the list for that, let me see. I already messaged him for some of them. Let's see, did I get you? I mean, I have like a list. Let's see. Nope, I haven't got you yet. Digital Nukes. Okay, you are gonna be. I'm gonna do yours right now. Did you message me somewhere? Where did you message me? If you did. Did you message me on Twitter or Instagram? Oh shoot, we got that gold long here, but no bottom wick. Rigged. I didn't know we had the message. I'm still waiting as well. Yeah, so but I always say this: message me on Twitter or Instagram, so I know that you follow me, and that's how you claim your prize. So what you should message me is your email address. Say, hey, I won the giveaway. Here's my email address. And I just have to do that now since I do a lot more giveaways now, so it's a lot easier for me to just do it that way. But we're getting more organized here. We got Luna Mod here who keeps track of that stuff as well and will help make sure I stay more organized. Because if you want to see my list right now, guys, it's like chicken scratch handwriting giveaway list here. But I do write it down. But yeah, so we're doing it different now. So hopefully it'll be better now, guys. I'm trying to be a little more professional about it. Yeah, the post-it note lists are the worst because they get all curled up, you know? But this is what's been working for me. So I have one, this is, you gotta make fun of me. This is like, I have ones that I have covered in tape of a post-it note. I need a freaking index card. Can't someone just get me an index card? but I had these post-it notes here. So it's like, here's my account management with my my strategies. And then since they have tape on it, you know, it's better. And I can stick the other post-it notes to it. Yep. But then I'll rewrite them too, and once they get messy, I'll rewrite them and stick a new one on. Yep. Different lists, because it's, if I can't put this on like my normal to-do list or my to-do, I have to keep my to-do list really precise of my priorities. So guys, this is that eval. So I took that same trade again. I'm just trying to gamble it, to be honest. I'm just trying to get lucky on it. Maybe I just take a few $100 on it and take a break before Zach's stream. So Zach's stream is in like 20 minutes here. So maybe I'll just get off, guys. We did the giveaway. I mean, there's just nothing for me right now. And I feel kind of bad, which is stupid, to not take funded trades. But it's also just because it's a shorter stream than normal, right? I did 7 to 9. And it's funny that that feels short because I'm like so much more patient now. Like I would have taken so many more trades a year ago, right? So I think I'm doing good when it comes to that stuff. And, you know, I'd rather take, like, no trades is a trade, right? That's one of my sayings. No trade is a trade. So it's fun, though. We got these evals to gamble with a little bit here. So I'll let this trade play out here for the gamble trade. And then I'm going to go ahead and move over to Zach's stream. So, which is also funny because it's the same thing. You can just follow me on Zach's stream. So same. If we get this little pop here, I could also just do like half off and trail and take my little base hits on it. That it literally probably just trading like normal still will add up more than like just trying to hold for the full win. I want to put a few orders on here. I can always recycle some of these lots too. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to recycle these. So I'm just gonna try to take a few off that I can always add back on. Or I'm also just gonna size up. I'll just add on a few down here too. I'm going to buy limit 1, buy limit 2. I'm just going to try to push this. I'm just trying to pass this account. So this is straight up gambling. All right, so there we go. 10. We're in max 10. So those two I'm going to recycle. So I'm going to go ahead and set some limits to take little scalps with them. Getting a little degen here. So I pass this eval and then I'm going to switch streams. Which, yeah, I should just be ready to switch streams. So how does everyone else? Everyone, oh yeah, 90% off tonight, guys. Code Luna. Thank you, Savage. So how's everyone doing, guys? You feeling good for the New Year's? Do you have your trading list? Are you like me, guys? I have lists with lists. I have lists within my lists. Here's some of my new trading lists here. Plan trades only. Size right. So sizing. Look for reasons to not take a trade. Would you accept this loss? It's kind of like my steps to taking a trade here. Like this trade I'm in now, I would not accept this loss in a funded account. In an eval, I mean, still probably shouldn't have taken it. But I'm looking at gold over here too. Gold is looking interesting for this breakout. Lifetime fee extended till 11th. Okay, so that would be sick because I need to push these evals. Yeah, it's starting off the year good. Man, if I didn't take that one loss, it would have been freaking amazing way to start the year, but can't complain, right? We have, let's see, January. We're up $2,500. Wait. No, that's not calculating right. There we go. We're up 2210 on the week. So let me play with my stats here. I'm gonna just see what looks good to have it on the screen. About to hit some of the sell limits. Here we go. We hit one. Okay, out one. About to be out two. I'm just going to take that. Out two. I'm kind of interested to keep recycling these lots. Like taking two more off here a little bit early and then buying it back in. But I'm just trying to pass this. Maybe I actually do that one there and that one there. Yeah, guys, I appreciate everyone using code Luna at checkout when you're getting your favorite prop firm for the best deal. I don't even know why I need to shill that. Everyone already knows, guys. At least the ones that actually would buy accounts already know. But I do appreciate it a lot, guys. It helps make my dream come true of being a YouTube trader here, right? So appreciate y'all, and make sure you get this link over to Real Deal Futures because that's where I'm going to be heading over after this stream ends. And I wanted to actually end it a little bit earlier, but I'm going to wait for this trade. Yeah, guys, so any last questions or anything? I forget what I was doing. Oh yeah, I'm going to reorganize my P&L situation. Here we go. So let's maybe do 2 lines here, and we'll have funded P&L, and we'll have true P&L. So payout minus expenses, or payout net P&L. I guess like that would be what it is. 2026 net P&L. So that will be like how much I spend versus how much I take out. So it's going to be minus. It's going to start minus, right? Because I got these rebills that hit already. And then I have 9 wins, 1 loss. %, win rate. And what are we at? 2210. 2210. All right, here we go. 2026 stats. All right, guys. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and get off then. I'm gonna move over to Zach's here. He's about to start his stream right now, and then he's gonna pull me in 10 minutes. So I'm just gonna take a quick 5-minute break. Oh man, Gold's making a breakout too as we speak. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm just gonna have to take a break before the stream. So I will be on Zach's stream soon. Congrats on winning the giveaway. And if anyone won a giveaway in the past and I didn't get a hold of you, you know how to find me on Twitter or Instagram. You got to be able to verify it. Give me your email address. I keep track of all that. So I will see you guys tomorrow bright and early. Sorry, my streams have been short lately, but I've just been still streaming. So just find me over at Zach's. I don't know why I feel bad about that, but it feels weird to stop so early. Yeah, do a Luna raid. Exactly. So we're going to Luna raid over here. We can do the Luna raid now. And then, but yeah, we're crushing it, guys. We're doing good. We had all those wins last night, so I'm locked in and all is well. Luna raid, here's the link. All right, so Luna raid. All right, so I'm gonna head over there myself. Oh, he's not even on yet. Oh, there he is. He is on. Okay, so I'll fix this. All right, here we go. Real Luna raid. Luna raid. Dude, it sounds like freaking like Voldemort. Wow, he's got scary music on the intro. There we go. There's the better link. Dude, his scary intro music. Why is it so scary? All right, guys. I'll see you over there on Zach's stream, guys. Let's Luna raid up in here. Luna raid. And that's it. All right, we'll see you next time, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you guys in the Discord too. Feel free to tag me if you're new in there. Appreciate y'all. And that's going to be it. We'll do a little outro song. All right, peace out, guys. See ya. Ciao. Bye. Bye. Peace.
Eyes, 3 setups. Discipline survives. Yeah. Wrist lock tight, calculate before the strike. Initial balance draws the line, day turns the night. Divergence in the shadow, strength starts to hide. Engulf 2-bar reversal, momentum on my side. This is the code of Luna. No rush in the storm, no fear of the rumor. Base hit stacked like bricks in a wall. Discipline the weapon, I rise, never fall. No trades, 5 minutes from the open flame. No chasing red folders, that's a losing game. V-Webbie whispers, volume speaks truth. Trail to runner slow, let the market show proof. Tokyo fades, London breaks, New York brings the fire. CVD confirmation, the levels take me higher. Journal in my hand, I don't gamble, I build. Every line in the log is a weapon I wield. This is the code of Luna. Wrist tight, face strong, trust in the future. Divergence speaks and the market obeys. I move with the rhythm, Luna trades. Patience. Discipline.